Good morning, everybody. Jeff Slakey, Spencer Hughes here on the Daybreak Show. We got a great guest in studio talking about an upcoming event, Power of the Purse, a benefit for Turning Point Survivor Advocacy Center at turningpoint.org. Gina Blanchard-Reed, good morning.
Good morning.
Thanks for being here and talking with us about this upcoming event. Tickets are still available, but going fast.
That's right.
So please head over to the Turning Point website, and you see the Buy the Power of the Purse tickets here. Click on that button, and that will take you right to where you can get involved with the annual fundraiser, dinner, and auction. Tell us a little bit about this.
Okay, well, I'm super excited. It's finally here this Friday, and it's going to be at Little Creek Event Center. It starts 6 o'clock. We do have about 11 or 12 tickets, so it's down to the wire if people want to attend. Our guest speaker this year is Chuck Cox. He's the father of the late Susan Powell. Many people remember she went missing about 10 years ago, and her two sons were killed by her husband at that time. So he will be speaking because he believes if she would have had resources like Turning Point, she may still be alive today.
Tell us a little bit about the rest of the evening at dinner and an auction.
Yeah, so it is a sombering topic, obviously, but we're going to have a lot of fun. We have a live auction with some great items and silent auction as well. There'll be dinner and drinks and good, fellowship and fun with other people in our community.
So it starts with a VIP hour from 5 to 6. There are other options throughout the rest of the evening. They're available. And again, you can purchase tickets, and it all goes to help Turning Point, Power of the Purse. Tell me a little bit about that.
Yeah, so a Power of the Purse has been going on for a number of years, and it's kind of just a picture of how, of course, nonprofits always need money. So it's a great way, and it's definitely an event for both men and women. Don't want men to be afraid of the title. But this year we're focusing on our youth program. So we were awarded a grant that we were seeking after and got that, and we're going to be able to hire our youth advocate. So the funds that are raised from this event will go towards some renovations on our existing building to prepare for having youth programs.
One of the largest DV shelters in the state, 60 beds, is Turning Point, and it's right here in Shelton, and it's a great benefit to those who need it. Talk to us a little bit about the other current needs you have, and kind of just for maybe those who have heard of Turning Point and passing conversation, a little bit more about the organization.
Okay. Well, our shelter's been around for about 10 years, and we're, like you said, 60 beds. We serve about 700 individuals a year, and about half of our residents are children. So again, that's why I'm really excited to bring this new program there. We are pet friendly, which is a very unique thing for shelters. We believe it's important to keep families together, including the fur babies as well. So,
what's the average time someone will spend there?
The average time is 60 days. We do allow up to 90 with sometimes an extended stay, but sometimes people just will stay for a few days while they're finding some alternative housing.
I'm looking on the website as well with a bunch of services that you are able to help with, including children's services, advocacy-based counseling, legal assistance, and 24-hour crisis hotline. This is important for folks who may be coming in to you perhaps in the middle of the night. They had to gather their belongings quickly to get out of a very dangerous situation, and once the intake and all that has been completed, there's a whole range of services available.
That's right. Well, the first thing, like you mentioned, is that that helpline that we have. It's really important for a person fleeing domestic violence to have a safety plan, and that may take weeks. We've worked with clients for many weeks to find a time when it's safe for them to leave, because it's the most lethal time is when someone actually tries to leave a dangerous situation. So it starts with that, but as soon as they come to us, whether they stay at our shelter or just come for non-residential services, we help them assess their needs, whether it's helping to find a job or, again, housing, even just pointing them in directions of our wonderful community partners, food banks and clothing banks and whatnot. So.
Turning Point Shelter on Facebook as well are, I'm sure, great ways that you're able to share what you do and get out to folks. Talk to me a little bit more about kind of the anonymity when it comes to contacting the organization, and how you work to make sure everything is protected like that.
Very good point. So all of our services are confidential, and we go through great lengths and a lot of training with our staff on how to make sure we're protecting individuals. They have they're guaranteed to be confidential. Even if someone calls and asks, and maybe it's another community partner, we have to have a letter that gives us permission to discuss their situation. So it's critical for us to protect their confidentiality.
You can see on the Facebook page too, there is other events upcoming and scheduled, including a domestic violence and sexual assault advocacy training on the 12th and on the 13th of next month in November. So there's still great ways the community partners can learn more about this. There are phone numbers and email addresses on the website too. But Power of the Purse is coming up this Friday, and I know that you've been working a long time
Yes.
on this, getting it
Feels
going
like it,
here.
but I'm excited for it.
But it'll be a great event and a very powerful presentation by Chuck Cox, who, again, the father of Susan Powell, is the featured speaker there. There's going to be a silent auction, appetizers, dinner, and live auction as well.
That's right. Yeah,
Very
live
cool.
auction.
That'll be a lot of fun. Gina, good to see you.
Yeah.
Thanks for
And
coming in.
thanks for all the good work you do in the community
Well,
with Turning Point.
Appreciate you guys having me on today.
And again, the website Turning Point with an E at the end .org. We'll put the links to that in the show notes. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks.